Selling your home for the first time can feel overwhelming, especially when you're not sure how the whole process works. So let me walk you through exactly how it goes here in Calgary, step by step, so you know what to expect and feel a whole lot calmer about it. I'm Erin Reeves with Reeves & Associates, and I help people across Calgary and the surrounding area sell their homes. If you're selling for the first time, you're in the right place. Selling your home for the first time can feel overwhelming, especially when you're not sure how the whole process actually works. So over the years, we have the same question come up all the time, and it's sellers feeling very anxious about selling their home for the first time. I think people forget that just because they've purchased a home and they're no longer a first-time home buyer, they are still a first-time seller, and people forget to slow down and show them the process from start to finish on how that's actually going to work. Just recently, we had some homeowners very anxious about going to the market. They have timing constraints with when their new home's going to be ready, and really were nervous about getting out and going live on the market. We sit down, go step by step with each part of the process, right from the stager, getting the home ready, pricing your home so it's positioned properly, how showings are going to work, and then from the point when you receive an offer as well, how we're going to negotiate the terms and the timing and the deposits and get everything lined up so you're not homeless as well, getting into your new home. And then the step-by-step of once you do have that firm sale in place, of the next steps with the lawyer and what it's actually going to look like when you're handing those keys over. There's a lot involved, but with a proven process, we're here to guide you along the way. And it's actually not as overwhelming as you think it might be once you start to understand each step in the process. Step one, let's start with a simple conversation, a simple phone call to get a better understanding on your timing and what your current home is all about, so that when we get together in person, that we have all of the right information to review. The best way to make sure that we are priced right and competitive in today's market is we're going to be reviewing all of the sales data in your area for homes similar to their own property. Everybody can ask what they want for their home or position against active properties that haven't sold. It doesn't necessarily give you a true read on what your home will sell for. We really want to look at the sales data of what buyers are actually paying for the home and make sure that we're positioned properly against those homes. So then we get ready to show. That's decluttering, a really good clean, fixing the little things, and really strong listing photos. The majority of buyers are going to meet your home online first, and we want to make sure that it's presenting its best. Once we list, we move into showings and offers, and I'll be right there beside you the whole way. When we receive an offer, it's not just about the price. The offer spells out the deposit, the possession date, any conditions the buyer's looking for, the items that are going to stay with the home, which ones are not going to stay with the home, and we're going to look at the full picture together. So sometimes a slightly lower offer with fewer conditions and a clean possession date is actually the stronger offer, and we'll help navigate all of the terms and conditions to make sure that you're feeling comfortable as well. So once we receive an offer, we're going to go through all of the details. You have 3 options. You can reject that offer, you can counter the offer, or of course you can accept the offer that you've received. We want to go through each point clearly and thoroughly to make sure that we haven't left any money on the table, that we have the best terms and conditions for what we can achieve, and make sure that everything makes the most sense. If it's an offer that just isn't even close to where we're going to be, we can send that back and ask them to resubmit something that might make a little more sense for us to review. So now that you've accepted an offer, there's still more work to be done. It's not a done deal yet. There are going to be conditions from the buyer side of things, usually financing. This is the opportunity for that live offer to be submitted over to their bank so that they can finalize their financing on their end, as well as a home inspection, just to make sure they're not uncovering anything that we didn't know about, and we want to review that as well. Once those 2 conditions, which are the most standard, are satisfied by the buyer, that's when they're going to officially waive conditions and you have a firm sale in hand. And here's a big one that often surprises people. For most homes, as sellers, it's our job to provide a real property report. This is showing the boundaries of your home site, where your home is situated on the land, and any extras that you added to the property as well, whether it be fencing, a hot tub, your rear deck, your exterior shed. All of those things need to be noted in that survey plan to show that they are compliant with the city and that they sit within your official property boundaries. So you are going to need to provide that real property report. The lawyers will request it at closing. We often want to make sure that we have that ordered well ahead of time so that there aren't any surprises or delays when it comes to possession timing. But now that conditions are removed, we do need to line up that lawyer who's going to be representing you in the closing of your sale. So your lawyer is the one that's going to handle the legal side of your closing. They're going to conduct a land title search, preparing the land transfer. They're going to pay off your existing mortgage, and they're going to collect the sale proceeds and ensure that all of the money and paperwork move correctly to finish the file. So if you're buying, they're also going to coordinate that side. We're going to get this lined up early and make sure you have the right real estate lawyer representing you on those closing details. So on possession day, I know we're super excited to get everything closed out and continue on. The buyer's lawyer is going to actually be delivering the funds over to your lawyer's trust account. Once we receive those funds, that's when the keys are officially releasable and you have a firm sale in place. So that's the whole journey. We're prepping the home, we're pricing it right, we're listing it and working through all of the showings. We're gathering those offers and reviewing the conditions. You're ordering your RPR report, and then the lawyer is going to take it home to possession day. When you can see the whole path laid out, it stops feeling scary and starts feeling doable, which is exactly how it should feel. If you're looking to sell, you certainly won't be doing it alone. It's our job to help guide you along the way, create that roadmap, and really be your lantern to light the pathway step by step so that nothing catches you off guard. So if you're looking for more information or how exactly to achieve the sale of your home, let's have a relaxed chat about your situation. You can reach out anytime. Our contact information is below, and we're here just to give you a consult and help guide you into your next steps.